Aiden did not touch the file again for 3 days. Not because he was afraid of it, but because he understood what it represented. Knowledge like that was never neutral. It demanded intent. On the 4th night, he opened the course with discipline. He didn't skip ahead. He didn't chase the exciting parts. He followed the structure exactly as it was written. Foundations first. How systems communicate. How devices trust each other. How most security failures are not breaches, but assumptions. The course emphasized one rule repeatedly. Never practice on real targets. Never practice on the open internet. He built a small practice environment using what he already had. Old phones, spare laptops, a cheap router he bought secondhand. He learned how traffic moved, how credentials were stored, how misconfigurations expose far more than brute force ever could. What surprised him wasn't how complex hacking was. It was how careless people were. One evening, while mapping wireless signals from his apartment, he noticed something familiar. The landlord's network. Same default name it had always used. Same outdated encryption. Same factory credentials. Aiden hesitated. This wasn't curiosity anymore. This was opportunity. He didn't break in. Not at first. He watched. He observed authentication requests. He noted how often devices connected and disconnected. How nothing about the setup had changed in years. The course had a section labeled Local Practice. It suggested non-destructive demonstrations. Proof without damage. Aiden waited until late at night. He accessed the router panel using credentials anyone could have guessed. He didn't alter the network. He didn't lock anyone out. He changed only one thing. The next morning, the landlord stood in the hallway staring at his phone. The Wi-Fi was still working, but the login page now displayed a message. Your network is vulnerable. Change your password. The landlord complained loudly. Blamed the internet company. Promised to call a technician. Aiden listened quietly from his apartment, heart racing. He had crossed a line, but nothing happened. No police, no warnings, no consequences. Instead, something else took hold. Confidence. Over the next weeks, Aiden studied relentlessly. He absorbed everything. Operating systems, application, vulnerabilities, how software trusted input it shouldn't, how devices exposed more than they realized. He tested only where permission was implied. His own equipment, his own network. Systems designed to be broken. And he got good. Not flashy, not reckless, just precise. He realized something important. This knowledge could become money, not crime. Work. He began building a portfolio, quietly documenting vulnerabilities he found in test environments, writing reports as if he were already a professional, practicing how to explain risk to people who didn't understand technology. Months passed. One night at a crowded coffee shop, Aiden noticed the network security indicator on his laptop flash red. The Wi-Fi was locked down properly. Strong encryption. Device isolation. No obvious entry points. For the first time, he felt blocked. He could not force his way in, and he shouldn't try. He reviewed the course again, searching for what he had skipped. That's when he stopped at a section he had ignored before. Social engineering. He had dismissed it originally. Too human, too indirect. But now he understood. Systems didn't fail because of code. They failed because of people. And if he wanted to go further, he would have to learn how humans made mistakes. Aiden opened the first lesson. He had no idea that this decision, not the hacks, not the pranks, not the code, would be the one that eventually destroyed him.